You know, I really love when hostels have guitars. Look at this awesome view I get while I play guitar. I have to be a little quiet. Oh wait, what's this one? Oh yeah. Baby, baby, I must let you go. Must let you go. So I was going to eat at this beef noodles place that was highly recommended by people on social media, but they were closed today, so I stopped at this like corner place, and this is what I got. Just a bunch of random things. That's what I was in. It's like a minivan, but it was a bus. I've just checked into my hostel and I absolutely love this hostel. There's like 3 guitars in there. There's just a lot of really cool ways to connect with people in there. I'll give a tour whenever I get back. There's a helicopter. So far, Taiwan is definitely my favorite. It's so beautiful. There's so much nature everywhere. All of the walks are shaded. It's just so beautiful. Oh my god, there they are. These things are huge. Look at them. Oh my god. I ordered a boba milk tea. Apparently there's a difference between boba milk tea and pearl milk tea. So I've tried the pearl milk tea, but I haven't tried the boba milk tea, so I'm gonna give it a try. I taste no difference, but it's just still so amazing. I'm addicted to these things. I love how in Taiwan people just drive on the sidewalks and it's completely normal. There's so many times where I see people just driving their scooters on the sidewalk instead of the main road, and it's so interesting to me. But it makes sense. There's no point in sitting in traffic if you can just hop on the sidewalk and just cruise down. I found a nice little park, so I'm gonna go for a walk in it. There's some doggies. This park is so beautiful. This tree is massive. I found a spot I like. There's a little creek here. I'm almost finished with the book I'm reading, which means that pretty soon I'm gonna have to go book shopping. But that's okay because I like book shopping. I think I'm gonna delete social media for a while. I deleted social media after I graduated high school for about a year, like everything. No YouTube or anything. It was pretty great. You know, I felt very in the moment. But before this trip I got everything back, like a few months before the trip. Everything being Instagram and Facebook. I had Snapchat for a little bit when I came on this trip, but then I lost my phone and had to get a new one, and I couldn't get into my phone number, so I couldn't verify my log, whatever. It doesn't matter, but I don't have Snapchat anymore. Recently, social media has been very distracting for me. Having this camera, being able to talk to this camera and put it on YouTube has been nice, because my whole reasoning behind using social media, mainly Instagram and Facebook, is to sort of document my life, but I kind of like this way more, because I just carry the camera around and film things that I want to film and talk about things I want to talk about. It helps me not go on social media as much, which is really nice. But at the same time, I also feel obligated to carry the camera around and film things, but I feel like that's just something that I need to get over. I feel like I need to realize that it's okay to not bring the camera sometimes and just be in the moment, or not record everything. And I know I just started doing like the whole vlog and everything, but that's kind of what I'm realizing so far, is that I feel obligated to record things. So I think from now on I'm just gonna record things that I want to. Not everything. Whenever I want to talk to the camera, I'll talk to the camera. It's definitely been helping with social media, and I think I'm going to delete it again for a while and document my life using the camera and YouTube. I think that's a good idea. But social media has been very distracting for me. Even when I was on the train going around the island, it was really hard for me to just sit and look out the window and enjoy the scenery. I felt like I had to be doing something on my phone, like seeing all the mountains and the blue water and the beaches wasn't good enough for me, and I had to be scrolling, and that's not okay, at least not for me. That's not what I want in my life. So I'm gonna do something to change that. It's also difficult because I meet a lot of people while I'm traveling, and a great way to keep in touch is through Instagram, because you kind of see what they're up to and how their life's going. But I think it makes that relationship more valuable in the moment when you know that one person doesn't have social media, because since you can't keep in touch for the rest of your life, the most important thing is in that moment with that person, and it makes it more valuable because you know you'll probably never see them again, and you probably won't see what they're up to in a week or a month or a year. So it makes the moment more valuable. But social media is very distracting, especially the short form content, at least for me. I'm sure a lot of people can relate. I really struggle focusing on things. I'm always multitasking, and the brain can't multitask. You need to focus on one thing, and I struggle. I'm always either listening to music or watching a YouTube video while I do things, and that's not healthy. If I'm doing something, I need to be doing that one thing and giving it all my attention, even if it's brushing my teeth. Since I've started recording things on this camera, like I said, I've been off social media a lot more. I've been noticing so many more things in my surroundings, like how the trees look, how buildings look, different ways the society over here operates, and it's really nice. I feel a lot more in the moment. Especially in this park, the trees are really cool. Let me show you. Like, look how textured it is. Same with this one here. It's so beautiful. You don't see trees like this at home. And we have bamboo here. I'm pretty sure bamboo is the strongest wood. Did you know that when bamboo's dying, I don't know if this is just a specific type of bamboo, but when bamboo is dying, it grows rice on the inside, and that's where you get sticky rice from. I learned that in Thailand from a local. I don't know if it's a certain type of bamboo or what, but fun fact. Another thing about not having social media is you get each other's WhatsApp or phone numbers, whatever, and the people that you actually connect with and have a great time with, you tend to keep in touch. There's a few people that I've met on this trip that they didn't have social media, or they did and we still just communicate on WhatsApp. We don't even look at each other's Instagrams. Every once in a while we'll just check in and be like, hey man, where you at? What you up to? How have you been? Another reason why having no social media is just way better, because your relationships are so much more valuable and meaningful because you're not always exposed to them. You get a break in between, and it makes the moments together even more valuable. Moments together as in just any conversation. Text messages, phone calls, way more meaningful than scrolling through Instagram, seeing they posted and commenting or texting them. You know, you actually think about them and then you reach out to them. The only social media that's been truly useful on this trip has been TikTok, because you can type in where you're going and things to do, like things to do in Thailand, Taiwan. And then you can see a whole bunch of videos that people made of things that they did in Thailand, and if they recommend it and if they don't, and that's the only thing that's been useful. Even still, does it provide more benefits than the negatives? Because you can just go to your hostel and ask the worker, hey, what are some popular things for tourists to do, or what are some things that I must see while I'm here? You don't need TikTok. Just have a conversation with somebody that knows the area. And then you form a relationship with that person, and you get a positive experience out of it. All the fingers are pointing to no social media. Okay, I have not done a proper workout in over a year, but I just found some pull-up bars, so I'm gonna see how many pull-ups I can do. I think I got 5 proper ones, and I guess 6 if you want to count the last one. Wow, I need to start working out again. I'll start working out again when I get back home. This is cool. I wonder what the purpose of this is. Oh, does it like massage your feet? It's so interesting. It feels weird. I don't know if this feels good or if this is, oh, the rocks are getting smaller. Yeah, I don't know if I really like this that much. They're smaller now. Oh, they get bigger again. I feel like this is supposed to massage your feet, but this is just uncomfortable. But I'm also wearing a $10 pair of shoes that I got in Thailand. That could also be the reason why this doesn't feel great. That swing is tiny. Look at, there's some turtles. One guy's munching on some leaves. Look at him. There's a baby one. Look at him. Look at the little baby one. These trees make me feel like I'm back home. This tree has a little aid to keep it up. I think these are police scooters. If I had a scooter, it would be this one. I'm back at my hostel, so I'm gonna give you guys a tour of why this hostel is super cool. So on the ground here, it shows the dates as well as the countries that colonized the island of Taiwan. Japan being the most recent before Taiwan had its independence in 1945. We have guitars here. Unfortunately, this one's missing a string. So this hostel's name is Fuqi. It's F-U-Q-I. And this means fu, and this means chi. Fu means happiness, and chi means rest. They have a little shop here that's sort of based on ethics. When you buy something, you put the money in the bin, and you can get your own change. They have food, toothbrushes, snacks, and there's these cool little cups. They have these microphones here because oftentimes people staying in the hostel will put on a performance if they know how to play guitar and sing. So he was showing me videos of it. It was really cool. Here you can write yourself a letter and mail it to yourself in the future. I've never seen this in a hostel before. I'm definitely going to be doing that. So this crack here, there's an earthquake that made this crack. And somebody made art out of it right here. And here they have a little wall of just pictures and notes that people left who have stayed in this hostel, as well as a book full of people telling their stories of their travels. Under this tarp, there's a well that like a natural well, and they use the water to water the plants. And there's 5 fish in there, 5 little baby fish in there. He was showing me them earlier. I'm learning a song and it's really tough, but I literally only know the first 3 chords. The great protector, is that what I'm supposed to be? Wait, how does it? Be. What if by the time I realize that all I see? That's all I know. It doesn't even sound right, but you get the gist of it. The ground is sparkling. What? This is so cool. This is the coolest night market I think I've been to in Taiwan so far. I tried the fried pork, and it's like 8.3 out of 10 without sauce, but if it had sauce, it would be 9 out of 10 for sure. I still have yet to try the octopus. I just got so many things in a matter of 5 minutes, but I'm trying the brown sugar bubble milk. The brown sugar bubble milk is not quite as good as the milk teas, but it's still very good. I give it 8.5 out of 10. So these are fried octopus balls. Okay, we're trying octopus balls. It's very fishy, but it's good. But I give it 7.8 out of 10. I think these might be better. They're a little bit more crispy on the outside because they're very squishy. We found crispy chicken. So I tried the fried chicken. The fried chicken's really good, although it would be a lot better with sauce. I give it 8.5 without sauce, and with sauce it would be 9.5 out of 10. And I still have yet to try the corn because it's still too hot. This corn is amazing. It's a solid 9 out of 10. This is so amazing. It tastes like a bread that you would get from a pizza place. I give it 9 out of 10. We didn't even realize, but there's a second part to the night market, and I'm already stuffed, but I'm just gonna have to choke down some more food. I had to go for the churros. They just look and smell so good. Okay, this one is the milk sugar and condensed milk. This one's like a 9 out of 10. No, this is a 9.5 out of 10.
Yes.
The condensed milk. This one's like a 9 out of 10. So 9.5 out of 10. Nutella one, 9 out of 10. They're a little bit different from back home because at home they're like soft and chewy, but out here they're like crispy, but they're still very good. These trees are cool colors because they have LED lights shining up at them.